If there was one Nintendo Switch exclusive game that's been on my mind for the past year, it would be Smash Bros. Ultimate. But if there was another game, it would probably be Ninjala. Sound familiar? Well, if you watched Nintendo's E3 Direct last year, it should ring a bell. For context, it's a local and online multiplayer action brawler developed by GungHo Online Entertainment. Not a super well-known developer, but for reference, they've worked on Puzzles and Dragons, the Grandia games, and Let It Die. In this wacky new IP, you play as ninja kids that like to chew bubblegum. Bubblegum actually happens to be the main gameplay element in Ninjala, specifically tied with creating weapons such as bats, yo-yos, and hammers to fight each other. And the bigger the bubble, the heavier the weapon. Along with that, you can run on walls, play in locations from around the world, and something a few people have brought up is that Ninjala seems to have a very similar art style to Splatoon. And yeah, I kinda have to agree. It's a pretty appealing art style as well, that might even intrigue a lot of Splatoon fans because of it. Ninjala is definitely a unique project for sure, but the thing is, almost nobody is talking about it, and it's a shame because I feel that Ninjala has potential. Maybe not next Splatoon potential, but I have to see more before I can make that judgment. And that's the main issue. The lack of details, updates, and gameplay is why there's almost no hype or discussion surrounding Ninjala. For almost a whole year, dating back to when the game was first revealed last E3, we've only gotten a teaser, a brief gameplay demo at the Tokyo Game Show 2018, and small bits of information showing up here and there on the official website and Twitter accounts. Not a whole lot has been shown off to garner any hype. Along with that, there hasn't been a concrete release date or any development updates until last week. On May 30th, 2019, a video was posted on the GungHo channel to give some very unfortunate news regarding Ninjala. The release date was changed from spring 2019 to spring 2020. I'm okay with that, actually. In fact, I respect the devs over at GungHo for delaying the game. It just means they didn't want to rush it, and it needs more work. I'm sure they want to make a really good impression when they show it off again. Besides, I'm always fine with developers holding off details, since I'd rather see games when they're closer to their final product. But the big question though, is if we'll see this game in the next couple of days during E3, whether it's showcased in the Nintendo Direct or Nintendo Treehouse Live. If this was the same exact situation as Metroid Prime 4, which also had a developer update stating the project was delayed, I would say it's pretty much guaranteed that we wouldn't see it. However, Ninjala is not in the same boat, because unlike Metroid Prime 4, Ninjala isn't getting scrapped. GungHo just needs extra time to polish the game, add new content, fix bugs, and refine mechanics. When they show the game off again, do I think it will look a bit different since the last time they showed it? Possibly. Although, the only bit of gameplay we have, like I said before, is just a demo, shown at one event last year. And the brand new screenshots they showed off doesn't really give us all too much to work with. Mechanically, it could be way different from what they showed off during that demo. We'll just have to wait and see. But knowing Ninjala isn't getting scrapped, and it's just simply getting delayed, I would say, realistically, it's a 50-50 chance we'll see it at this year's E3. If I were to predict it though, I'm gonna go with no. Ninjala will be a no-show. Making a developer update like that just a week before E3 seems like their way of saying, we need more time. I'd say GungHo is just going to wait a few more months and give us more details during a September Nintendo Direct. Maybe with a release date as well. And even if we don't see more information at that point, I still wouldn't be all too concerned. However, I would love to see more. I can't even really say I'm excited for this game until I see more. But I am curious for sure. And since I can officially say I made a Ninjala video on this channel, you'll probably see more Ninjala content in the future, whether it's news, discussion, a hype video of some sort if it impresses me, and possibly some live streams when the game officially launches. The reason why I made this video in the first place is kinda just because I wanted to shine some light on this upcoming Switch exclusive that many people don't even remember, and went under the radar for a lot of Nintendo fans. I was planning on making a Ninjala video like this, but the lack of information held it off. Funny enough, I was going to mention Ninjala in my last Stream Direct video for E3, but I just kinda forgot to talk about it. It went under my radar even when I was writing the script. Some Ninjala fans in my comment section reminded me shortly after I uploaded the video, and I decided I should probably talk about Ninjala before E3, especially since we got some news pretty recently. If you want, check out my other videos, maybe give this channel a sub, like or dislike the video if you want, and feel free to hit the notification bell for notifications, of course. But just a heads up, since we're officially in E3 season, you might get spammed a lot with E3 live streams, discussions, and coverage over the next week or so. It's gonna get a bit crazy, but I'm excited as hell. Thanks for watching, and have a nice day. Goodbye.
Yeah.